Okay, I am here in the bee yard. My name is Mark Cunningham. If you've seen my video, the other video, it said pulling honey part 1, and I finished that bee yard, but I didn't like the way the rest of the video looked, and so I didn't post it. But I am going to try and do a better job with this one. And I'm here in the bee yard right now, the third bee yard, and I'm getting ready to pull the honey. I'll get it all stacked up on the trailer, take it back to the farm, and put it in the extracting room and get ready for the next step, which of course will be extracting. And I hope to get a decent video of that as well. Anyway, first thing I'm going to have to do actually is chop up some weeds. I don't know if you see them crazy weeds grew up out there, so I need to kind of do a little bit of clearing of that. But anyway, I guess the first thing to do is get my wheelchair unloaded, so that's what I'm going to work on next. Wow, those weeds are tall. And here, like a fool, I forgot my machete. So I'm just going to have to do everything from the other side. Do it as best I can. It's hot out here. I did bring plenty of water. You got to have that. Well, I'm going to get set up and get going. This is the bee yard, the one north of my house. It's got a total of 8 hives. That one right there with the 2 boxes. That one should be most likely pretty full. There is this one down there that wasn't doing so well earlier in the year, so I didn't bother putting a box in them. I figured I'd just let them work on their numbers. These have 2 honey supers. There's 1, 2, 3 deeps, and down there's a deep, and then clear down in the end you see a deep and 2 honey supers. So I don't know how much they have filled up. It does look like there's a lot of activity. The bees are just flying in. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but boy, they're getting it from somewhere. That's for sure. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how much honey is actually in the hives. So let's get going. Got my bottle of water here, which I'm going to need. I've actually got a couple of bottles of this water, and then I got another jug besides. You need water on a day like this, especially doing this. I am just sweating like crazy already. Let's get rolling. Okay. What makes it really hot today is there's not much of a wind blowing. If you look over there, you can just see just the slightest breeze. But I'm ready to go. First thing I always do is I always get a hat and a veil out and a long sleeve shirt. In case I need it, I can put them on. I usually don't, but you never know. I want to have it ready if I do. Man, it's hot out here. Second thing I do is I get a smoker lit. And then to pull honey, I have what's called fume boards. What I'll do is I'll pop off the top of the hives, smoke the bees, and I'll put on fume boards. And what the fume board is, it's a piece of tin been painted black so it absorbs heat and it gets really hot. And underneath, you'll see kind of a padded velvet. And what I do is I have a solution of butyric acid, and I sprinkle, oops, excuse me. Make sure it's still, yep, still running. The video is. I sprinkle just a little bit of that on top of this, on that velvet, and then I can put it on top of the hive. The fumes will run the bees right out of the comb. They'll come charging out of there and end up all down at the bottom. And then once the box of honeycomb is empty of the bees, I can pop that off and stack it up on the trailer. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go smoke all of the entrances, just to kind of get the bees wondering what's going on. And then the second step would be to go around and check all the hives, see which ones actually need pulled. Let's see. I can't get it stopped. Doggone it. Okay, yep, there is honey to pull. And so My phone keeps shutting off. I don't know. I don't have a movie maker thing to actually splice them together and all that. I'll try, but anyway. Here's the first one. There's the first board, and like I said, I'm just going to sprinkle just a few drops on there. It's really stinky stuff. I keep it in a sealed jar, or little jar, but I put that in a bag, and I put that bag in this thing with a lid on it, and then it goes in this bucket right here. Take that out. You want to be careful not to get any of it on your hands if you don't have to. I have gloves and stuff, but anyway, doesn't take a lot. Just a few drop all around. And I'll turn that one upside down. And now I'm going to do that one, and that one. There. Got all those treated. And now I fill this up with water and I bring this out so I can wash my hands. Okay, I'm going to pop the top off that one, and then that one. I always start with the taller ones first, and then I'll do that deep one as well. But I'll get them bees running down, and you'll see what it's like here shortly. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of bees up in there. That one's going to be pretty full of honey. I pretty much guarantee it. When you see that many bees up at the top, they're up there for a reason. Okay. Put that over here. Put that up there. And then I don't put it square on. I leave a little airspace at each corner. That way when that way it doesn't stun the bees. You want the bees to get moving around. Did you hear that? They're getting excited in there. Okay, on to the next ones. Okay, it didn't take me long to get my veil on. I got to the point. This yard is difficult to work from the back side. If you work the bees from the back of the hive, you can usually get along a lot easier, but this is kind of tough to do. This box right here, this is the one I am the most fearful of. It's definitely the heaviest. If I pop the top here, just look at, I mean, they have busted out. Comb is just blowing out of the top here. They've got it filled. So, yow. Give them just a few more minutes to work their way down. There might even be some brood in that. I see some newborn bees up at the top, so I hope there's not much brood. You can already see them starting to come out of the bottom. A lot of people don't like using butyric acid. They say it taints the honey, but it doesn't. It evaporates very well. It evaporates completely and totally. It does make your clothes stink if you get it on you. It makes your hands stink if you don't wash it right away. And it stinks up your building or your shed if you don't store it right. But if you're careful with it and you use it very sparingly, you've seen how I just did a few drops on the pad. And you see how good it's working. You don't need a lot. You're not trying to run all the bees out of the hive. You're just trying to get them out of this box and this box. So anyway, I'm going to get back after it. I'm hoping you can see this right here. I'll do the best I can. First thing, you want to go through it, you want to loosen up that top. These frames are kind of waxed, cemented to the... There, I got it loose. Now, here's the trick. I'm going to pull this down, plop it on my lap. Wheel over to the... Oh, it's a heavy one. It's a heavy one. Oh, jeez. Yeah, mercy. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Good night. Oh. There. Now I gotta hurry up, get this back on so they don't all come running back up, and they already ran back up. It doesn't take them long to get back up. Oh, okay. Okay. Hopefully you can see the trailer. There. Get this position on my lap. Oh. Nope, you're not going to be able to see it very well. Sorry. I will show you one thing. Look at that hive right there. Yeah, it does its job. The butyric acid works. Runs the bees right out of there. Running all them bees out there. Now they'll go back in. Once I get those top supers off, they can stand at the entrance and they can kind of fan it up a little bit and clean it out, air it out. They'll be just fine. Got that box on. Now for the next one. I'm gonna hate to do this, but I'm going to shut this off. I don't have anybody willing to come out here and film me do this. So you kind of get pictures as they come and go. Anyway, I'll start it up again when I get finished. I was right. That one was the heaviest one. But luckily I was able to get onto the outside and then just kind of work it onto my lap. And actually, even though it's the heaviest one, turned out to be the most easiest to manage. Anyway, it just happened out that way. Luck. Okay, back at it. Down to the last deep in 2 shallows. Get them on that trailer. As heavy as they are, me being in a wheelchair, no, I can't stack them up high, but I got a big enough trailer to get them all on there. So I'll keep it going. Whew, it's hot work. You gotta drink plenty of fluids. Plenty of fluids. Too hot to wear a hat. It's hot. No, I put the hat back on. You can only be in a bee yard so long before the bees start to get upset with you. This will be interesting. I got to pull this box off. I'm going to gently scrape those bees off so I can get the box off. Hopefully you'll get a good picture of it. You can set this over there. Now. There. Yeah. There, let's get them all. Okay. And let's get these rolling too. Sorry, ladies. Hang out some other place. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay on the box. Never said I could sing. Nope. Gosh. Oh. Well, I don't know. This may be the heaviest one. Okay. Set my brakes. Let's see how well this one goes. Yeah, it's got weight to it. Yes, definitely got weight to it. No. Oh, mercy. Anybody want lunch? That's what you can have for lunch. Okay, there's my carbs for today. There. Yeah. Mercy. Oh. Okay, got it. Good gravy. Holy moly. Mercy sakes, that's got weight to it. Yeah, it's heavier than the other one. I'm stuck. There. Okay. Hopefully you'll get a shot of me plopping it on the trailer. If you don't, like I said. Whoop. Got stung. Oh my goodness. Oh. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious. Okay. I hope that filmed. I hope that was a good video. Oh, it's done. It is done. Got all the honey stacked up on the trailer. And I am ready to go. I'll take it back to the shop and unload it there and stack it up, and I'll get to start extracting tomorrow. It's been a good day. Thanks for watching. Amen. Praise the Lord. It's been a beautiful day.